Hi, welcome back to Musicians Edition. Today we're going to be learning the New Year's Eve song, which is actually called Auld Lang Syne. I think that's what it's called. It's an old Scotch air song. Anyway, are you ready to learn? Let's go! All right, now this has been a wild year. I don't have to tell you about it. You already know. But you know, I'm glad that you took this opportunity to take time to learn the flute or just play along with me. I mean, music is what brings us all together. It's what brings out feelings, whether it just brings out what we're currently feeling or helps shifts our mood. Either way, music is the answer. So anyway, I thought it would be a good idea for us to learn the New Year's Eve song. So why don't we take a look here? We'll do what we normally do and we'll learn it note by note, and then we'll play it together without the piano, and then we're going to play it with the piano. If you need the sheet music, which I highly recommend printing it off, it's so much easier to see that way, I attached the music in the description below for you. All right, so let's take a look. So our first note is low D. So in order to play low D, it's thumb, index, middle, ring. And then on our right hand, it's index, middle, ring. And it sounds like this. Go ahead and take a moment to play your low D. Great. If you struggled to get the low D out, just remember to relax your embouchure a little bit. And you can always work your way down too. Because then you can feel how it's different. So just work on it if you were struggling with it. But if you got it, let's move on. All right, so our next note is G. And to play G, it's thumb, index, middle, ring. And then on our right hand, it's just the pinky. And it sounds like this. Why don't you go ahead and take a moment to play your low G? Great. Okay, so let's play the first two notes of the song. All right, ready? So I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, but then we have 3 beats rest. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, play. All right? Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Excellent. All right, now our next note is F sharp. Now, why is it F sharp? That's because we have the sharp in the key signature. This is the key of G, which includes F sharp. So every F we see is going to be sharp unless it's noted otherwise or if our key signature changes. But in this song, it does not. So every F will be sharp. To play F sharp, it's going to be thumb, index, middle, ring, and then on our right hand, it's ring and pinky. And F sharp sounds like this. Go ahead and take a moment to play your F sharp. Great, and it's like the same thing. If you're hitting the higher F, we want that lower F. It's lower on the staff. So if you're hitting here, embouchure is too tight, air is moving too fast. Slow it down. We want it nice, slow, and low. Okay, let's play all the way up until that B, since we already learned the G. And the rhythm is ta, 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 ta. Okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Excellent. Keep it up so far? Great. All right. Our next note now is B natural. Because of the key signature, it's not B flat or B sharp. So to play B, it's thumb, index, and then on our right hand, it's pinky. And B sounds like this. Why don't you go ahead and take a moment real quick to play B. Great job. Okay, so now we're gonna play the first 2 measures. Well, it's like the last note and then a measure, but you know what I mean. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Excellent job. All right, now our next note is A. To play A, it's thumb, index, middle, and then on our right hand, it's still just the pinky. A sounds like this. Go ahead and take a moment to play your A real quick. Excellent. All right. So then the next note is G, and then back to A, B, and A. So we've learned that whole entire measure. I don't want to get too far ahead though, so why don't we play the first 3 measures? And when I say the 3 measures, that includes those rests. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Excellent, doing okay? The rhythm's really not too complicated in this piece. It's just our quarter notes, which are worth the 1, the dotted quarter, which is worth 1.5, the 8th note, which is just worth half a beat, and that's about all we have going on here. Well, and then we have the dotted half notes, which are worth 3. So nothing too crazy. Okay, let's look at the next measure. So it's going to be G, G, B, which we learned. And our next note is mid D. So to play mid D, we're going to just take this finger off from the low D. So all in all, it's thumb, middle, ring, and on our right hand, it's index, middle, ring. And mid D sounds like this. Go ahead and take a moment real quick to play mid D. Great job. All right, let's play those 4 measures. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Great job. Feels like we're so close, aren't we? We really are. All right, the next note is E natural. Once again, it's E natural because of the key signature. It's not marked with sharp or a flag. All right, so to play E natural, it's thumb, index, middle, ring, and on our right hand, it's index, middle, and pinky. And E natural sounds like this. Why don't you go ahead and take a moment to play your E natural real quick? Great. All right, so let's see where our next new note is. Looks like it's all the way towards the bottom. So let's just play this whole entire top line together because we know all those notes now. And since most of us know this song, we should pretty well know the rhythm. It's fairly easy, but if you happen to not be quite sure, you'll kind of hear it as we play together. All right, let's play, shall we? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So we didn't talk about that low E natural, but that low E natural has the same exact fingering as the mid one. Loosen up the embouchure a little bit and slow down the air. So if you didn't get it and you couldn't figure out why, that's why. Just slow down the air. All right, now let's look at measure 10. Here's what it sounds like. Okay, so we have a little bit different rhythm there in 10, 11, 12. It starts off with the 8th note and then goes into the dotted quarter versus what it's been doing, which is the dotted quarter into the 8th. So it's going to just be a little faster going into it. Not a big deal. All right, so why don't we play, well, let's play measure 10, 11, 12, and into 13, we're going to stop at that dotted half note, okay? Ready? And this time it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, play, because we don't have all those rests here. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Great, how did you do? Did it make sense where the 8th note hit before the dotted quarter? And then it was a dotted quarter back into the 8th? Ta 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 ta. That's what it is. Okay, looking onward. Looks like we pretty well learned. Yeah, we learned all the notes to this song now. So, it's pretty easy. I believe we can just play this whole thing right now together. So why don't we? All right, so since you're just first sight reading and get comfortable with this, we'll just play this together this time, and I'll take it a little bit slower. Then we'll play it together again, and you should feel better about it. And then let's add the piano accompaniment. All right? All right. So remember, because there are rests here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, play. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Great. How did you feel? Let's play it together again, just so we can get real comfortable with this. Okay, we're ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Excellent. Feeling better? If you were still struggling with it a little bit, pause the video, rewind it, take time on your own to do what you need to do, just whatever it takes to get this right, because it's a little harder with the piano accompaniment. Though the piano does play our part too if you listen carefully. All right, let's play it with the piano this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Great job. Fun, right? And it's such a symbolic song. I know a lot of us don't know what it's called. Auld Auld Lang Syne. If anyone knows the actual, like how you say it, let me know in the comments. Because I mean, I'm just reading the sheet, but I'm not really sure how to pronounce it. So if you know, let me know. All right, anyway, thanks for joining me and thanks for all your support this year. And I really hope you've come a long way in your flute journey over the year. And you know what? We're gonna just kick it out of the park this coming year, 2021. Happy New Year, and until next year.